Zombie apocalypse.
Hey guys, welcome to another Top Drives video, and today it's episode number 12, and we are going to be looking at the prelims for the Audi. But we are going to start here with a couple of carbon fibres and see if we get any luck. So I am currently on this challenge for the Ford Bronco, and I've done up to round 13. So we're just going to see what happens when I get the carbon fibre. Actually, this looks quite easy for the carbon. See what happens. So a nice easy round there for the carbon. Let's see if I can get anything. So this is a Racing Royalty carbon. So 3 blues, the Buick Regal Turbo, and okay, the Holden Commodore Calais Vitora. That's a new one for me. 4-wheel drive, all surface. I might keep that one, guys. One I've never had before. It's an RQ68 2. So probably worth keeping. Good stuff. And I have actually whizzed through the tune-up as well. And I'm at round 25. So let's see, it's 5. It's basically the finals requirements now. 70 RQ to play with. So we'll just have a quick look to see what sort of cars. I'll put a wet car in. Try and do it without any epics to begin with, and we'll see where that leaves us. So we've got North Loop, Laguna Seca, Runway Loop. So I presume that will win that. That should win that. And I might just have to change that out. So I'm going to go with the Porsche actually, and just see if it's possible with a bunch of ultras. I'm going to put that on Laguna Seca, that, and then that. We're going to go that way. And fingers crossed that this tune-up challenge might give me something decent for the finals. Now the finals is going to be all of the new tags. So ACC, Forest, World Expo, Lock to Lock, Savannah Way. Well, all of the new ones. And it's going to be, I think it's 2005 to 2009. Which doesn't give a huge variety of cars. Let's see. Come on, let's get something decent. I need something decent for the finals. So your 3 standard blues, the Alfa Romeo 159 Sports Wagon, and the Mercury Meta 1. That was not worth rushing through the challenge for. That is. Okay, guys. Sorry about the cut there. I pressed that bloody speech button again at the top, and it took me to Discord. Drives me absolutely bonkers. So, Hutch, maybe you could look at that and move the back button away from that bloody speech button. Okay. Anyway, update 19.3 has dropped, and I've not had a huge amount of time to look at it because I have been at work But we can see that the next two prize cars have been released. Not released, but the information on them has been released, and we know we are going to see the RS Spider Evo being released in the next month, which looks fantastic. Look at that, the 787B's had a new picture as well. Beast mode. I didn't even know that. There must have been some new pictures released then. I've not actually had a chance to look at any sort of patch notes or anything like that. And the Alfa Romeo. Now is it the one? It's that one. I think it is the 177. That looks fantastic. Also, top speed 200, 2.8, and 93. That's going to be a beast of a car. So they are our next two tri-series after the current one. We are going to be getting yet another season. So I'm sure it'll be another season pass. And it'll be another sort of challenge league. We currently have 9 days left on this, so that will give you some sort of indication as to when it's going to drop. Early July, just after the Veterans Challenge, no doubt. But I'm in a little bit of turmoil now as to what to do. That's changed as well. Okay. That has really changed. So you can actually see the requirements at the top to play and your prize on it at the same time. And do you just click it? Do you? Okay. How do you play it? That's requirements. That's thing. Guys, how do you play it? Oh, play round 10 there. Just here on your side. That's where you touch. So that is slightly different, but you can see ahead now. So for me, I could possibly get another epic. Now I'd need to do up to round 15. How many flags would that mean? I'd need 90, 180, 270, 360, 450 in total. So that would mean I'd need another 200 and no, I need even more than that. I feel currently, for me, the best option would be to go for another carbon fiber, because less requirements to play. 30, 60, 90, 120, 150 would get me 3 carbon fiber fragments. And then if I went through silver, the next one as well, should I say, 70, 140, I'd be able to get very easily another carbon fiber and keep another token for next time, and then potentially just fire through these lower ones and gain a ceramic and stuff like that. I think that would be a better option. That's only 100 flags in total to get 2 ceramics. But we've got 9 days, so make sure that you are using every flag you've got in these next 9 days. Earn what you can, grab what you can, and finish where you feel. If I feel that maybe I want to take one more epic fragment ready for next season, that might be an option too. I'll see how I feel. But at the moment, I'm not spending my flags. And of course, we've got Racing Royalty still going on. And you've just seen me take the carbon fiber on that. So with update 19.3, we have got obviously, so like I've just said, the next 2 prize cars have been announced. There is also a new tag. So if you go down to collection and tags, And you will see roads most travelled. So RMT, that will be the new one. And this one is, it looks like a majority off-road, mixture of off-road and on-road. A lot of Porsches, Hummers, Bentleys, a lot of big off-roaders and stuff like that. So I'm just wondering if this is to do, the names of the cars are to do with places. If you places and maybe regions, you've got the Outback there, the Caymans there, obviously. What we've got, Pan America. Yeah, so I think these are more places. Tahoe, however you pronounce it. Monaro, Dakar, obviously the Dakar rallies and stuff like that. Arnage, I don't know if that's a place, but Monte Carlo, Brera, Alaska. So yes, that's my feeling. It's more on places. And actually, when you know, Pikes Peak, of course, is the famous Pikes Peak hill climb. When you actually take into consideration the legendaries, most of them are actually prize cars. Not doing much for me there, to be fair, guys. A lot of it I've already got. In fact, yeah, nothing really too exciting there for me. Okay, so the idea was to go and have a look at the Tri-Series. Now, you might have found that you have a split bracket now. Like I have got here, only 8 out of 100 are back in this bracket for me now, on the SUV superiority. I've not actually gone back into that one. Let's have a quick look at this. This is the hand I was running for this. It's a bit of a crazy couple of races I've had. Tough bracket. I had a really tough bracket. Now, maybe not so much. I'm going to lose a lot on them last two, of course, but then I should make a fair whack of points on, not necessarily that one, but on this one, 178. And 221 on that. So that, it's close still. It's still 2-star. That then kind of puts me at the top of my bracket because there's only 4 people in here. The updates tend to split the brackets. So you might get lucky here, guys, and you might get a cheeky ceramic out of it or something like that you didn't expect to get. That wasn't so bad. I'll probably take advantage of that for a little while until the big boys come in. So we're going to have a look at the Audi R18 TDI Ultra Prelims. Now it's 395 RQ, and the requirements are 2005 to 2009. So that's a pretty broad bit of gameplay. And the car's up for grabs, not really that much of a problem. And the Ford Territory Turbo and the Ford FPV GS Ute. Yeah, no, the carbon fibre is the most important thing there. The rest of them are pretty just bog standard. You've got the Mercedes-Benz R500 and the Alfa Romeo Brera. Nothing really too exciting. But of course, like I said, the carbon there, all the tags, and 2005 to 2009. So that is going to be your finals requirements. So let's see what sort of hands I can build. Now, honestly, I have no idea. I think there's some wet. And I did preliminary build a hand. Can I remember it? No. I think it was that. I think that might have been in it. Now, something tells me there is a section with 4 wet. Honestly, I can't remember. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. And we'll see and modify the hand as we go. Let's go. So, City Streets medium. That's what that will be for. Karting circuit, so I can use that, even though that's got the 4-wheel drive. Standard tyres might be better. Well, let's give it a go. There's not many to play here. So we're going to go there, there, that, and see what happens. Now, I've gone with some quite big cars in regards to the Bugatti and the Suzuki prize cars. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's actually become useful for once. Pile of trash. I'm not so sure on these actual requirements yet, so it's a learn by doing. Oh, that's very good. That's just 1 star. So mine's actually built 323. Yes, don't ask. It was for a finals. Where's that guy I've just beat? Oh dear, he's lost quite a few. I know a few of the names at the top. Well, I don't know them. I know of them. So that's going to again make the top kind of hard, and it's doing this again to me. Let's try and go out. Every time I make a video recently, it's like, oh, that was my original hand. that was like what I had originally put in. That's really, really odd. Honestly, I don't know what's wrong with this game, why it keeps doing this. So let's see here what this guy has got. So this one's got the 4 wet tracks. I thought there was a 4 wet track one. And and 125 to whatever it is, 75 to 125. So the Bugatti's going to go straight on there. That's not even a contest. I've got the choice of a couple of city streets. So I'm going to put that on the twisty circuit. Karting highway, and then Ocean City streets, and see what happens. Suzuki is just absolutely brutal. I've almost maxed it now as well. That's a fair old hefty amount of races, nearly 10,000 races, and 223. There's not much difference between that Bugatti and the Birdcage, but the Bugatti's got the benefit of 4-wheel drive when it comes to the fast wet tracks as well. That's some good information there if you've got the Mercury. And then I expected to lose to, that's even a 1 star, I think. Those Evos used to be absolutely fantastic. One of my top used cars at one point. Now they're just sitting there dead and unloved, and that's pretty much it. That's all that's kind of happened with them. So this is the ones that are going to be tough, the ones with the dry, and this guy's got a Max Pagani, 15,000 trophies with a Max Pagani, and the 911 GT2, which I cannot find. He might be in a void for now, but he's going to really struggle in the wets. That's not too bad. I think I could take that one on. So I'm going to go that on the slalom, that on the fast, and that on the city streets. And then I'm going to go that way and that way. Although the Bugatti hasn't got as much handling, I just don't think that the Chevrolet's got enough power to keep up even on the turns. These Bugattis aren't as good as they used to be in game. They've just been like hit and hit and hit over the time, and knocked down a peg or two. They're not as powerful as they used to be, I feel. So not much between them two. This will be an interesting one. Is it just, yeah. So 59 loss. So I need to win this last one. Hopefully the standard tyres will just keep it ahead. Yeah, it should do. Lovely. So that's quite a close call. I don't know if this is going to be the right hand to take to get me to the top 10. I'll have to wait and see how it plays out. So again, that's that hand. See, he's going to struggle a bit more with this one rather than what I've just had. Potentially could take him on this one. I'm going to lose the city streets and I'm going to lose the slalom. Have I got enough in the bank with what I've got left to take a win? I feel I might just have it. So I'm going to give him a go. Now, my thinking is that on the slalom and that on the karting. Right. That on the car park, city streets, and then take a loss with my Suzuki. Yeah. I don't often put it to a slaughter, but I think I need to. So, yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Standard tyres doing the job. That shouldn't be a problem yet because of the rear-wheel drive. If that Porsche was four-wheel drive, it probably would be a different story. Only a 50 loss. Now, this is going to be the interesting one. I wonder if the Suzuki has got... No, look at that. It's pulling away. It's only a small loss, but a win over that guy. To be fair, he's taken 3 losses already. That does make me wonder what sort of hands I'm going to be coming up against up here. It doesn't give me much hope. Let's do this last race, guys, and then going to call it an end. I recognise that name. So interestingly, a lot of people are taking one slick as their kind of car of choice for the one dry track. That doesn't look too bad. I'm going to do exactly the same as I did last time. I think there's just something beneficial. Oh dear, that lost. I didn't expect that one. Something beneficial about bringing a couple of four-wheel drives to the game. Now that possibly was a little bit unexpected there for me. I know that the Subaru's got better handling, but it is still a BMW. So that's a nice win. I'll take that one. And I know the Lotus might be lighter, but should take the win beautifully. Good stuff. That puts me into the top 5. I expect that the hands up at the top 5 are going to be pretty scary, especially when someone's got 14 and 0. But only 54 in the bracket at the moment. Okay, guys, so that is it. We've done a couple of carbon fibres, and we've talked about update 19.3 and had a look at the prelims. So thank you very much for watching. Have a fantastic day, and I will catch you next time. And if you haven't already, please do drop a like, smash that subscribe button, and continue to follow me for more Top Drive videos. And why not come and join the Discord? The link is down below in the description. You are more than welcome to pop in and say hello. And that's it, guys. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye.